The more smart home devices you add to your home, the more you're going to need one of the best smart home hubs. A smart home hub acts as a centralized spot from which you can control all of your various devices, be it lights, locks, garage door openers, thermostats, cameras, and more. More importantly, a smart home hub lets you connect all those smart home devices together. For instance, when you lock your smart lock, a smart home hub can tell your lights to turn off and your thermostat to go into eco mode. Hello guys, today's video we're taking a look at the 5 best smart home hubs of 2022. And if you want more information, we also put the links in the description box down below. Thanks. Starting up our list with number 5, we've got the Akara M2. Aqara is becoming a major player of the smart home space, with its low-cost and high-quality devices on offer to fill every nook and cranny of your smart home. Offering a wide range of devices from motion sensors to smart switches, Aqara's products work with Apple HomeKit, Amazon Alexa, and Google Home. The Aqara system revolves around a Zigbee smart home hub and is a decent and growing ecosystem of products, and the M2 is a great option at a great price. According to Zigbee-based system, the M2 works with Alexa, Apple HomeKit, and Google Assistant, and can expose all of Aqara's battery-powered sensors and smart gadgets to your voice-controlled smart home system of choice or Aqara's own in-house system and app. Aqara hubs can accommodate up to 128 child devices. However, you can only add 32 terminal devices before you'll need a relay device to add 60 more. A relay device is always powered, and in the Aqara system is any wall switch with a neutral wire. The M2 also has a speaker that can double as a siren if you choose to set up your Aqara system as a self-monitored alarm. It also has an IR transmitter built in, so you can use it as a replacement for any IR remote you may have for a TV, fan, or game console. As well as the M2, Aqara also has a bunch of other smart home hubs available for its ecosystem, including the M1S, Aqara Hub E1, and even hubs that have security camera skills, such as the Aqara Camera Hub G3. Next up at number 4, we've got the Amazon Echo Show 10. Amazon's Alexa ecosystem is finally a viable smart home system to run your entire setup on, especially since the tech giant started packing Zigbee connectivity into its smart speakers. The Works with Alexa platform's incredible reach and array of support make it the best option for those who just want to get control of their multiple devices. There are precious few smart home devices that don't have an Alexa skill, and Amazon's voice assistant will easily hoover up control of your devices. The groups and scenes work like a dream, and you can use the app to control things as well as your voice. Alexa also lets you create routines that run based on time of day, voice commands, device-based routines, geolocation-based routines, and echo button-based routines, helping all your devices work as one. While you can run routines on any Echo device, the best hub to do this with is the Echo Show, the original 10-inch version, or the new Echo Show 10, but not the 5-inch or 8-inch models. This is because it has Zigbee support built in, so you can ditch many of those ecosystem hubs and just use Zigbee to pair with a range of devices including the likes of Philips Hue lights, and even sensors like those from SmartThings or Ring Alarm straight to your show. With sensors, Alexa becomes a much more robust smart home system, letting you create routines that turn on the lights when you enter a room without having to use your voice. The Echo Plus speaker also has a Zigbee hub, as does the new 4th Gen Echo Smart Speaker if you don't want a screen. But the screen gives you a handy interface to control your devices and view live video footage from your cameras or video doorbell, which you don't get with the Plus. However, right now, Alexa is not quite powerful enough to truly stand alone in the way SmartThings can. There's the fact it only supports Zigbee, but even within this, Alexa is limited in exactly how much control you can wield over your connected devices, and routines are not always totally reliable. At the number 3, we've got the Apple TV 4K. Apple's HomeKit falls between a software hub and traditional hub. It's a small box-like device you need if you want to control your devices while you're out of the house, and that runs automations for you, but you can also just use your iPhone to control any HomeKit-compatible devices. To get the proper HomeKit experience, though, you need that box, and the Apple TV is the best hub for the job, as you can use its remote to summon Siri, and it does double duty as a truly excellent set-top streaming box. There's also an Ethernet port which you don't get on the HomePod or iPad for a more reliable connection. There's no Zigbee or Z-Wave here. Pretty much everything runs over Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and you'll need separate ecosystem hubs to connect devices like Philips Hue Light and Wemo products. However, Apple HomeKit's ecosystem is growing, and there are a lot more products now that enough to make a pretty decent setup. Plus, As HomeKit is baked into iOS, there's no confusing new system to learn to use, and you have lots of options for controlling your devices such as your iPhone, Apple Watch, Mac computer, and of course Siri for voice control through any of those devices. Setting up automations and scenes in HomeKit is really easy to do, and because most of the communications are locally based, they don't have to go to the cloud for processing. It's one of the snappier smart home hubs we've tested. Bear in mind that the HomePod Mini actually trumps the older model Apple TV as a home hub, thanks to packing in a thread radio, but you don't get Ethernet for a super stable connection. However, if you buy the new Apple TV 4K with the 6th gen model that was launched in 2021, it 2-packs in a thread radio and acts as a thread border router. Up next at number 2, we've got the Google Nest Hub. Google is fast catching up to Amazon's Alexa as a bona fide voice assistant-based or smart home hub, but still lacks a few key features, most notably the ability to have smart home routines trigger automatically. However, you can use voice commands, touch, and time to have all your gadgets respond, and there are a lot of gadgets that work with Google as well. Google is also your best choice if you have Nest products such as the Nest Thermostat, Nest Protect Smoke Alarm, Nest Hello Doorbell, and Nest Secure Alarm System, as Google and Nest are now one company. While Google recently killed the Works with Nest program that allowed Nest devices to work with other smart home hubs, Nest products do still work with Alexa, but the Google Nest Hub is the better device to control them with. Google Nest Hub's Home View, which is a top-down look at your entire smart home that gives you great touch controls for quick access to any connected lights, locks, video streams, and thermostats, so no need to use voice or get your phone out if you don't want to. Plus, it's an excellent digital photo display and integrates seamlessly with your Google Calendar. Nowadays, Google has its Works with Google program that lets you control thousands of smart home systems and devices through the Google Home app and Google Smart Speakers using Google Assistant voice commands. You can turn off lights, adjust your thermostat, lock your door, or have all those things happen at once with a single command by using Google's routines. There are still a lot of limitations, however, and many of those bajillion integrations are very limited. But the Google Nest Hub is a good, simple interface for managing your home and your digital life and will likely only get better. The Nest Hub also packs in a thread radio, and Google will enable it to be a thread border router soon, which is a big deal for the Matter smart home ecosystem. The last product on our list is the Aeotec Smart Home Hub. Samsung owns SmartThings is an incredibly popular ecosystem, and although the Korean company did used to make hardware in-house, it has now shifted the SmartThings device manufacturing process to third parties. Now, with the Samsung-branded V3 Hub in very short supply, you'll struggle to find it on sale anywhere, and people do have another option. The Aeotec SmartThings Hub is essentially the V3 but with different branding. The latest SmartThings base is a versatile hub, supporting a broad range of devices thanks to both Zigbee and Z-Wave integration and an open approach. There's work to be done on general usability, and the app situation needs serious finessing, but those who own a lot of kit from different manufacturers may be able to overlook these shortcomings. SmartThings' biggest strength is its versatility. It is the most compatible hub out there and integrates with both Alexa and Google Assistant, so you could control all your connected devices and scenes using voice. Once it's all set up and connected, SmartThings works great. The app situation was pretty dire as there were actually two apps, the original SmartThings app, which has continued to be updated until very recently, and the Samsung's new Connect app. The plan is to eventually get everyone over to the latter, and it's a much nicer experience. The trouble is that die-hard SmartThings users have spent years building their automations, scenes, and so on in the older app, and some of these won't be transferable. If you're coming in new, however, you can forget all about that and instead just enjoy one of the most feature-rich smart home hubs that is compatible with a huge array of devices. Overall, its power is undeniable and its broad interoperability can't be beat.